These last days of humanity spent fighting over the dust and debris of our species' genes. The definition of being's been twisted by creating recycled souls meshing flesh with machinery, proclaiming I am infinity and mocking death's lingering, declaring nature is tyranny and originality is forgery, veins pulsing of wiring, requiring smoke for breathing, but essentially performing and functioning flawlessly, abandoning the mistakings of aging and memory, depriving of the sensory, sense degrading, purifying, harmonizing, emotional conquering, abolishing, altering, and erasing former histories and future potentialities, existing, equaling slavery, serving as mentality mandatory for psychologically carving out territory through filtered breathing and static scratch scenes, reveling and revealing blackened skies and acid seas, the elite, wealthy and supreme, hunting down refugees hiding and scattered throughout the galaxy. Tribal genocide is euphemized as triviality, an act of mercy, epically echoing vaguely of republics and democracy, now a godly hierarchy and enabling corporatocracy by the bidding of the banking families, the Illuminati behind government puppetry. Evolution was muted and made a scheme for the benign scientific community, ready to be rid of conceiving and breeding, love-making and families, liberty and justice for nobody. Transhumanists replaced all things with perfected forms, perfected meanings, reverting to researching what fascists were rehearsing. Eugenics becomes necessity, language editing, reducing words to screams of infancy and brevity, computers fulfilling all your conversational needs. Speaking your piece becomes condemning, a violation of zoning, no sanctuary for radical dreaming, impossibility of repenting from the responsibility of accepting manufactured conditionality, conceptualizing of the heavenly deemed obscenely and obscene, faith seemed dirty and was scoured clean, sanitizing insanity, life and emotion and divinity, passions and pursuits and fantasies, everything that made existing worth anything, now easily directed, craftily dissected, populations passively accepting of the gleaming projections from digital screens, psychosomatic criminality subliminally weaving the stringing of lies we're believing. We still think we're free and paradoxically controlling of our destinies, contradictorily chasing artificial selves and seeking dying for debt money. Even suicide is taxing, coming complete with fees and a termination policy. Blind men, temporarily you are the kings, but in this totality of equality, our unifying reality, our dyslexic legacy of terrorizing and civilizing, this overriding intellectuality, equating to blindly worshipping of the sciences and technologies, all your progeny will be made to see these last days of humanity.